It's a god-awful small affair for the girl with the mousy hair, but her mommy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through her sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to a silver screen, but the film is a saddening bore, for she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools as they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest.
Welcome to the Virtual Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for verbal insults. Please welcome to your screen, Al Schumann.
Okay, cool. What's up, guys? How's it going? We're good? All right, this is a fucking podcast. Yeah, we're doing it. All right, so I'm Al Schumann. Josh Means is not here today because he got new teeth. As you guys may or may not know, the co-host and co-founder of Verbal Insults, my counterpart, Josh Means, recently, I guess he used his fucking stimulus money to make this happen. He got his fucked up teeth fixed. He was missing one of his front teeth. Quite frankly, it was absolutely disgusting, and I'm glad that he got it fixed. But he's having some difficulty talking right now. So I'm going to be filling in. We have Jack Scotty here, who is a stand-up comedian from Sacramento. He has appeared on the Verbal Insult show a number of times. And yeah, whenever I would produce comedy shows, Jack is like my go-to guy to host the show or like get a crowd warmed up. He's a really good joke writer, really good roast writer, and real pussy. All right. No, just kidding.
You say thank you, but never mind.
Thank you. Jack, thank you for being here.
Of course.
Yeah. All right, our next guest, we have two guests. So this guy, he's not a stand-up comedian, but I first met him through something stand-up comedy related, a shared interest, and we studied rhetoric together at UC Berkeley. So this is one of my classmates. His name is irrelevant. I'm sure you could guess what it is by looking at him. But overall, great guy, fellow rhetorician, and yeah, he actually worked in the comedy scene a little bit in Berkeley. He was the one. What was the group on campus at UC Berkeley called?
Superb. Yeah, Student Union Program Entertainment and Recreation Board is the acronym.
Berkeley loves those acronyms.
Oh yeah, just like the military.
Yeah. SUPERB LGBTQ. Okay, so you were on Superb, and I guess what did you do there? You guys produce comedy shows, obviously. Were you the guy that like would acquire drugs for the comedians, or like what would you do?
So most of them were not okay with that. You know, I would try to be cool with them, like, hey, you know, want to smoke some weed or anything like that, and they were just like, nah, you're a college kid. But no, really what I actually did was we were given a budget by the student union essentially, and it was nothing big, you know, basically in the ballpark of like 25 grand or something like that for the semester.
25 G. All right, competitive intel, campus budget, 25 G's. Me and Jack
Let the people know.
We got money. We're here to collect. All right.
You know, no. You know who you got to know about is UC Riverside. They throw this crazy. No, exactly. They throw this crazy ass thing. They get top level shit. They got like $100 grand budget for it. So Riverside has to have some way to draw people out into meth addiction.
Holy shit! Wait 1 second. You said it, so now we gotta do it.
Is there what's happening?
Have you heard that song? Riverside, motherfucker. It's
Riverside, motherfucker. Samson, something.
It's like a shitty techno song. It's like all of the the Asian dudes that were like really good at shuffling that would just like take like hella E and shit. This was the song back in the day when people were taking the drugs. Let me share my screens, I think, so you guys can hear the
shout out to UC Riverside graduates of 2012.
Yeah, your fucking worthless degree. School sucks.
Riverside, motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? You've heard that?
Oh, I know the song.
Yeah.
I've never heard that in my life.
Then they would just, they get like robot feet, dude. It's crazy.
The old folk out here.
Fucking Shuffletron 5000. Okay, so 25 G's. The campus, the University of California, taxpayer fucking money. They're shelling out 25 G's to have fucking Jack Scotty talk about his fucking weenie.
Yeah. So back to the point. So yeah, we get this budget basically, and you work with. You can either reach out directly. I'm sure it's a lot easier now actually, to where every damn comedian is on Instagram, and I'm sure there's probably a lot easier avenues. But back then, you know. I guess not even that long ago, but you would have
comedy.com.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, for sure. But no, you would basically work with a couple of agencies that had already been kind of grandfathered into the university, and they would get you a nice list of B, C, maybe if you're lucky an A- person that would be out of budget, and you would work with it. That said, though, that is what they phrase these.
Wait 1 second.
That's what they phrase them as, and that's not how I view these people, by the way, because they're all really fucking cool. But that was the budget. Like the agent was like, "Yeah, we got some B's, we got some C's, and yeah, maybe this guy's a C+."
Wait,
okay. Like that.
So you said one thing that I wanna go back, or I guess clarify or learn a little bit more about. So you said that. You guys had a budget, so 25 grand for the headliner, like the A-list person. So were you guys looking for someone who, if your budget's 25, are you looking for someone who, a headliner, like they say that their budget is like 30 grand and then you try to get them to 25? Or are you looking for people that like their price point is like 15 grand when your budget's 25? So I guess...
Well... To be fair, most of the time you can work out a deal, and it's always negotiable at the end of the day. They're just paying for their time, right? At the end of the day, you're paying for a few hours, and it's very subjective, and there's all sorts of factors that go into that. So people, if it's like on a booking route or it's somehow convenient, or there's different ways to where you can get basically a good deal or get that person in your venue that was already somehow near there or something like that. That's really where you get your dollar's worth.
Okay, so that's where it's beneficial to have like your ear on the pulse, like see where things are at, like if you're aware.
So Superb, like they're known for hosting. So the what we always have tried to do, and the whole organization in its past, is try to find people that you think are going to pop off and then bud.
To be clear, I graduated from Berkeley like 5 years ago. You graduated like 4.5 or something. So just for reference of information.
But granted, that's 5 years of internet time.
Basically, what I'm saying is Superb cannot sue us for any statements that are made today, all right? You fucking greedy fuck. I know tuition is
No. It's a public university with an open accounting record. You can't just it's not as behind closed doors as you would think. It's a public university.
I got the free speech zone. Okay, it's a public.
Yeah, exactly. I'm taking that Mario Savio. Putting my hands on the levers of the mechanism right here.
Al's just used to everything being paid under the table, so he thinks no matter where he is.
old pharmaceutical shoe, they call him.
Yeah.
How big is it though as a comedian to get a paycheck from the University of California? You know, just written out.
That's when
From
my
the
life
University of California.
becomes
You get your tuition back. You get a fucking semester
when
back.
UC Berkeley pays me 50 G's, we'll call it square, okay? Then the
For
degree
sure.
is worth it. Then the fucking rhetoric degree. Well, I'm an orator, okay? Doing oratory, pay me my 50 fucking grand. All right, so you're booking these shows, and I guess. Jack, do you have any questions about this Superb thing? Because I want to talk a little bit more about what Mr. John Doe here studied. But I guess any questions about the booking process of this? Because Jack, you're actually going to be transferring to UCSB this upcoming quarter, and you were actually involved in the stand-up club there a little bit. So. I guess are you looking to potentially like book comedians or get involved with this club and show them how it's really done? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, it's super interesting. First, I guess my first question would be like, who is the biggest person you ever got through Superb booking?
Wow, name drop, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. He said it's a couple.
No, so that's obviously subjective, right? Depending on who you like the most.
Oh, that's how you know he studied rhetoric. Look at that fucking caveat. Beautiful, beautiful.
Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, so and obviously, you know, these comedians are going to be in line with Berkeley ideologies for the most part, right? So the coolest dude, though, without a doubt, like the guy that was just leveled, really cared about actually like connecting with us, was Dimitri Martin. That guy was a real one.
He's a nice guy.
Awesome.
He's a nice guy.
So funny.
Yeah, Dimitri Martin, like he just really cared about everybody, was so social, just came out, you know, talked to everybody, gave us like a nice little like speech basically with all of us huddled around. It was like some campfire shit for sure.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Dude, that was a great show. It was free. Like, they
That's
got
the
he
that
did
shit.
like an hour plus set, and dude, he crushed.
Tell me those aren't taxpayer dollars at work right there.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Well,
there's a lot of wasteful spending at the University of California. I will not say that is in the category of wasteful, though. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Of the behemoth, that I would say that's well spent.
I would agree. Who is? I guess are you? Well, you may, if you have a story, can you say it? But I guess my question is, who's the fucking most? Because I mean, I have stories. I'll say it. Who's like the most fucking annoying comedian that you ever worked with, or where it's like, wow, why did we book this fucking guy?
Oh. No. So not even okay. This is so easy. This is you just put this shit on like a tee to just get me to just whip it off. But anyway,
Bonds, let's go.
All right, baby.
Fingers.
Well, yeah. So should I? Yeah. Let's just see how quick it takes for you to figure out who she is in my description.
Oh,
so
okay.
You already narrowed it down significantly.
Amy
Schumer. Yeah, perfectly. You nailed it. Amy Schumer. I'm not even joking. It's fucking Amy Schumer. Yes, Amy. Here's the story. So she was doing the tour thing for that movie Trainwreck with Bill Hader and LeBron James.
The biography of her career. Trainwreck.
Yeah, Trainwreck. For sure.
I'm sure she's a nice lady. Real thief though. Nice lady.
Yeah, class act. But yeah, anyway. So to be fair, she was not set up well. So I will say this. So she was doing this tour thing and ended up going through a different department, not through the comedy department, which I was in. It went through the films department because it was this, whatever promotion for that.
Wait. What? Pause for 1 second. Okay, so I'm operating under the assumption that Amy Schumer would cost more. So instead of going through the campus club, they're going through a different department. So Jack, you remember?
She went through the jankiest there was no budget spent on this. This department doesn't even get a budget. This department has no fucking cash, and she went through that one.
Okay.
It was a promotion. She tried to go on a campus tour to promote this fucking movie.
Wait, so did she?
There was no money spent on her. To be clear, no money spent.
She actually reached out to you guys.
Essentially, but you asked me who the most annoying person was, and this is where this is all getting to.
I'm not saying. I guess I don't give a fuck about the fact that she was annoying. I guess like we knew the moment you brought up her name, but I guess how the story was gonna go. But I'm actually curious more so about like how the performance was secured for her to appear there. Was it a like, because some opportunities are like inbound, like people will like reach out and then you'll
so they're connect. You know, there's companies out there that know that campuses get these budgets and they basically connect with them. You know, it's just sales, right? There's companies that connect with them that then try to funnel these through and they get a commission for it. So it's that simple. Basically, company reaches out to the campus and they kind of facilitate it. And then whoever, if it was a train wreck, right, which was the movie, that's got all sorts of funding behind it. And that's what got it basically through.
So
it was funded through, or funded by the movie, essentially.
Yeah, so basically the Amy Schumer performance was just a commercial for the fucking movie. Natural marketing at its finest.
Yeah, and this is, let me get to the point to where how fucking hilariously wrong it went. So she went to the department that has no, just, you know, they didn't have enough staff. They just didn't give a shit about it, whatever. I don't know what it was. But no one came out to this thing. Amy Schumer is standing out there in the glade under a fucking Easy Up, just pissed out of her mind because no one is there and she's standing on this college campus. But even before that, that was like the apex of it. And then like all these people came out. Even when she just first showed up, she just came in, she's demanding, like just probably, you know, from all these things I'm hearing, probably not too different from what it would be like to be on the Ellen DeGeneres show.
Damn. That's dude. Imagine that must suck. Like if you're a comedian, like your primary source of income as a comedian is not comedy. It's fucking like you're making way more money from movies, but like to think that you like made it. It's like, all right, these kids are gonna fucking love me. I'm doing an act of fucking charity, gonna promote this movie. They're gonna love me. Then you just fucking you go out and there's fucking nobody there. It's like, damn, that must have fucking hurt, dude. Jeez.
Well, it was not. It was just like a movie trying to ride off a hype. It wasn't like some.
Did you see the movie? Was it good? No.
What?
Did you see the movie? Was it good? Trainwreck? Huh? Was that the one with Louis C.K.?
It had Bill Hader and LeBron James in it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, it was some. It was like one of LeBron James.
Is LeBron a good guy?
What?
Is LeBron a good guy? Is he Jack? Is he a good guy? You support him?
I think LeBron is a great guy.
Me too.
For the record.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No. Totally. For sure. Yeah. Okay.
I think LeBron James, you know, if we're going to get into a little bit of the sports talk here, you know, he's a guy that came up.
See, the other host, Josh would love you talking about sports right now, but
I'm sorry.
Wait.
Well, I forgot talking about the first.
About it. So did basketball?
You can't ask me about LeBron James and not ask for my fucking opinion, though. Come on.
I feel like I didn't really ask, though. I felt like I was just, it was conjecture. All right.
Well, maybe I just had that in my mind and I wanted to go off on it. So fair enough. All right, back to business.
All right, Joe Biden. What were we talking about? All right.
I'm Sleepy Joe out here. I'm fucking popping out here.
Sleepy jacuzzi. Okay.
All right. Sorry.
Your major. We have the same major. I talked to someone, a certain voice actor who he's going to remain nameless for the time being, but one of our mutual friends who also studied rhetoric, I asked him what it was, and he gave me an answer that was a little bit different than my answer, and I imagine that yours would probably be different too. So, Mr. Jacuzzi, tell me, you studied rhetoric at UC Berkeley. What was that like? What the fuck is rhetoric, and how badly do you regret it? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, it's a good question. I think that I actually remember the gentleman you're speaking of once upon a time telling me that it's about the relationship between the writer and the reader. essentially, or do you text in the reader? And it's a very ambiguous definition for sure, but it kind of is what it boils down to. But I would say, as far as my definition of rhetoric, it's just basically all of the language is kind of like, oh my God. Language is kind of
Bringing back old memories.
I can't even say this shit. Honestly,
You're
no.
on firing.
I literally feel like I'm out here fucking like telling my kid about the birds and the bees. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. No, it's good. Yeah.
Well, God damn it. All right, I'm going to finish my metaphor. I'm finishing my metaphor. Language is a lot like light, right? And rhetoric is understanding it decoded through the prism and the different lights that it becomes through the spectrum. That is my weird abstract metaphor that I was going for. That I was very
Jack, you hear that? He's on the spectrum.
Yeah.
That was the takeaway.
Okay, so I talked to our mutual friend a couple weeks ago, and he actually gave me I almost said his name. We'll reveal his name eventually, but the definition that you said that he would say, I'm like, ooh, that sums him up accurately. You know, like it's more than anything, it's about the relationship between the persuader and the persuadee, which I can feel that. But I was talking to him, and he's like, it's all of the processes that persuade you other than logic.
That's actually probably that's
good, right?
the most broad, like that's probably the most broad yet perfectly defined. Like the fence posts are right where they should be.
Although I don't, for the record, he didn't say it that way. That got the fucking Al Schumann polish to it.
All right, Al. Then Al said it. Everybody give Al a fucking round of applause here.
That's right. Doing comedy, sponsored by Infowars.com. All right. But yeah, did you enjoy studying rhetoric? Why did you study it? I guess what made you want to do it? How did you hear about it?
Well, it was probably one of the easiest majors to then transfer into from community college. So let's just go with that. That was probably my best odds of getting into Berkeley as a transfer student. So we'll go with that. And nonetheless, you know, it's interesting if you're going to be a humanities major of any sort, whether it's psychology, just any random, you know, thing other than like a STEM major.
Dude,
it's probably the best major.
I transferred as a philosophy major, but then after a semester of taking, because my first semester I wasn't sure. I'm like, do I want a double major? I knew there were no rhetoric classes offered at like community college, so I could only take philosophy. I wanted to study philosophy, but then actually taking rhetoric classes, I'm like, oh shit, this is like, it's easier, but then harder at the same time, where it's like, you could bullshit it, but it's like, it's kind of like, it is whatever you make out of it, I guess. Which I like that idea, where it's like, I don't have to just like, because in philosophy, I felt like the essays we'd have to write.
Make of it.
Yeah, it would be like, what did John Locke say? Are there problems in his argument? All right. But then in rhetoric, it's like, yo, what's the meaning of life, my guy?
Let's get some shrooms on Bart.
Yeah. Oh, dude, should we talk about that? You want to talk about that?
No,
Yeah.
no. But that was just a deep cut.
Talk about scary. Okay. All right. So, do you regret studying rhetoric? Or
Not at all. Honestly, like I said, I was not going to.
What value did you get out of it, if any?
Well, I got a degree, and it then got me a job, so that was some pretty sick value. But outside of that, outside of that, just the ability to think more critically, and it's more relevant than ever in today's climate, to where there's all different types of, you know, content coming at you from so many different angles, whether it be social media, mainstream media, all these different types of things, and actually being able to decode things understand the intent behind the means of persuasion and being able to kind of categorize things and then better be able to move forward through that understanding. So it's actually probably one of the most useful life tools as far as just thinking critically. And I'm not saying other humanities majors don't do that either, or they're not able to do that. I can just say from firsthand experience that this did that for me. So rhetoric overall, as far as humanities goes, is about as dope as you can go.
About as dumb as you could go?
Dope.
Oh, dope. Okay, I thought you were gonna say dumb. I'm like, well, that's one way to look at it. I'm like,
Here I'm hyping it up, and then I just shit on it at the end.
yeah, how funny? No, because it sounded like you were hyping it up, but then like to have
No, for sure. Like I'm saying, if you're not going to go get an engineer or a physicist or some shit like that, then and you're gonna don't major in English for fuck's sake. Like go do something that's way more intellectually critical versus studying ancient texts. Like it's just, you know what I mean? Engage your mind, learn how to think critically and think without, and be able to understand what's indoctrination, what is, fascism, understanding things and not being, driven in any given direction.
Yeah. Okay. So they had different disciplines at Berkeley for rhetoric. Mine was public discourse and essentially like political rhetoric. And then I think you and Jack may have this in common. I don't know if this was a specific emphasis, but I remember you taking a lot of like rhetoric of film classes. So
I did both public discourse and rhetoric of image.
Could you repeat that?
Oh, did you catch that?
Oh, could you say it again?
Yeah, so I did the public discourse piece and then rhetoric of image, which is interesting, right? Like, obviously, it's basically like taking a bunch of film classes, like you could take it at any school, but I'm not, for sure, if you're going to have any type of humanities curriculum, I recommend one that analyzes film critically, because probably one of the biggest influences on culture is film, whether you like it or not.
Ooh, the cultural apparatus. Okay.
Yep. Tis the cultural apparatus.
Yeah. So it's pretty crazy how like rhetoric is just like such like a flexible thing. Like you just have to put rhetoric of and then like any fucking subject, and then you have like a discipline. Because pretty similar to you, as far as rhetoric being able to teach you how to like think critically and think for yourself, I'll say like the biggest thing for me is that rhetoric taught me how to understand how like to get from point A to point B in a perspective through like different disciplines. So it's like, okay, there's different laws governing laws, standard criteria that govern different disciplines, where it's like, okay, how would a psychologist view this? How would a philosopher view this? How would a linguist? How would a fucking a biologist, a doctor? So it's essentially being able to try on different perspectives and being able to take someone's statements or their content or like whatever communication that indicates their intention. It essentially teaches you how to figure out what that is, and then all the basically how to make sense of data based on someone trying to either persuade you or like communicate. Because there are, I don't want to get into the weeds too much, but like looking at rhetoric from two perspectives, instrumental and then constitutive, where rhetoric as if I'm trying to persuade you of something, but then like if I'm making a movie and like I want the lighting a certain way, I'm writing a specific piece of dialogue, the cameras are positioned a certain way, I'm trying to persuade you essentially to arrive at like a perception or to feel an emotion. And similarly with comedy, we're utilizing the means of persuasion, which is verbal communication, the English language, our body language, the intonation, whatever context that happened from the comedian before you, the audience in the room. So it essentially teaches you to figure out what are the like constitutive parts and what is the network of influence between all of them, and then how to navigate that as effectively as possible. and how to talk hella shit.
So that was a lot of words there. It was quite. You were.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Is it okay? So
No, what would you? Was there? There was a lot in there. I don't know where to
yeah,
go
you
from
want to
there.
unpack that? What is that? Did you disagree? You agree with what I just said? Does well, Jack, you're an outside perspective. You're a regular person. What is? Do we sound like we're schizophrenic? What's going on?
It definitely sounds like I feel like
We
I'm
wasted our
following-
money.
Yeah. Seems like the thing they taught you convince people to take it.
The bottom line
No
is you just
wonder
gotta.
our generation. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, am I truly better off with a degree? I don't know. Did it help me out in the long term? Yeah, so I guess go get one.
The takeaway: go to college.
I mean, I guess that's as simple as that, you know.
College kids. I don't know. Looking back though, I don't even know if there's going to be a college. It's pretty interesting because Jack, he's going to UCSB part 2. He went there before, but then now he doesn't. Wanted to switch his major around a little bit, but yeah, he's going back to college. But now there's no fucking college to go to because people are dying. People are getting sick.
Yeah.
It's
How the fuck
illegal.
are you catch your STDs now?
Yeah.
Yeah, now, oh, dude, yeah, now you're just the most dangerous thing at UCSB isn't the fucking STDs. It's you're more likely to get a disease from not fucking someone than fucking someone. It's just like if you get within 6 feet of them, dude, I'm not gonna say that's funny, but there's a joke idea there.
There's an inverse relationship there, yeah, for sure.
A potential
Now at
threat.
college, you don't have to worry about what you put your dick in. It's about what you breathe in.
Yeah. Oh, so Jacuzzi, you're single, right? Yeah. You don't got a girl. You
Dude,
moved
I'm
from
just
Oakland.
out here posted in the jacuzzi.
Yeah. So you live
And
in
that's
the Bay Area.
exactly how every girl that may have thought they were interested definitely just logged off right there.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably no girls watching.
Yeah, it's probably just us three.
Yeah, I mean, there's just 2 attractive dudes and one. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, whatever. The guy that won,
Which one
the
is
guy that won
it?
the tactic, he logged off.
Yeah.
The guy that was hoping to pose as somebody on Tinder.
So, Josh, have you? I miss Josh. I wish Josh was here. That's what I'm trying to say. If Josh was here, see, he's such a you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Jacuzzi.
I'm sorry that I'm not Josh.
Yeah, I regret that Josh isn't here. We're stuck with this fucking piece of shit. If only there was someone named Josh here. Basically, when's the last time you went to a comedy show, Jacuzzi? Are you an avid fan? Are you a supporter? Are you a normie? Or what the fuck?
Nice.
Are you?
Can I just, before you answer, can I just say, Al, what a great segue that was. Like,
Yeah? Fuck you. No. Well, wait, so you wear glasses too, Jacuzzi. Are you in the contact game now? You wear contacts now, dog?
talking to you.
Yeah, Jacuzzi.
What's up?
Can you hear us? Are you did you get laser eye surgery or you wear glasses now? Or I mean, you don't wear glasses anymore?
I'm just blind.
You're just blind? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think Jack should get laser eye surgery? Here, let me put you in the spotlight. Would you if you were a girl, would you fuck this guy?
Maybe an OTP. HJ.
Thank you.
Oh. Wait, okay. He used to run track, so I mean he'll give you a good FJ too, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's Jack did a little bit of research here. He's a good man. This whole thing was put together last minute, but our intern of research and development, Jack Scotty, he actually came up with some good articles. Okay. I'm like, Jack, find a good, fun, light-hearted article that we could have a good time about, okay? And what a nice guy. Look at what he sent me. Nice article. Lebanon president, Beirut explosion, either due to negligence or missile bomb.
Can I explain my reasoning why I sent you this article?
I wait. Can I guess why? Could I guess why?
Yeah.
Is it the first sentence where he's like, Lebanese president Michael Aoun or whatever the fuck said Friday, there are two possible causes of Tuesday's explosion that killed nearly 150 people. Very sad. Either negligence or external intervention. It's like either it was on accident or it was on purpose. It's like, what the fuck?
That's exactly what I chose. I was like, what kind of statement? We got attacked?
Yeah,
Or someone didn't dot their eyes. I thought it was.
Today.
I was like, dude, what kind of news is this?
Is there an author? Okay, contributing. Wait, okay. Contributing Dennis Wagner, Sarah Elbeshibishi, and Anne Godlowski. All right. I mean, hey, giving us the facts. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
So,
Okay, I saw something. Okay, cool. Can you guys still see my screen?
yeah.
Okay. Joe Biden clarifies comments comparing diversity in Latino and Black communities. Am I wrong in saying that I think the primary difference between a Trump and Biden presidency is the act of apologizing?
I think it's just the clarification.
Yeah, in 2020, when he's, at least he clarifies the racist things that he says, you know?
Yeah. No.
As opposed to Trump, he just assassinates the character of the person who is saying what he said was racist. So they're both racist. Let me make that clear. Or I guess they're both less than ideal candidates. But hey, this is the world we're living in. All right. Jacuzzi, have you ever seen a roast battle before? Yeah, we're all over the place. We're all over the place. This
Yes.
is sponsored by Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. How you
Yeah. Have I seen a roast battle? Yes.
doing? Live or in
On
person
TV.
or on the telly? You saw it on the telly?
Yeah, just in a few different, means and channels of persuasion.
Have you ever been roasted? What's the meanest thing that someone ever said to you when you were a kid? What's like the first insult that you remember?
What's the thing that stuck with you? How about that?
Yeah.
What's the insult that you were like, you think about?
Yeah. What do you still think about when you're fucking in the shower or like what's like the random thing where it's like, they got me.
Yeah. A girl was licking my asshole and she just told me how hairy it was and I just couldn't handle it.
Bro, she's licking your asshole. Like, who cares? If it's that, it's like, dude, it's like if a girl. I'm not saying that a girl has called my dick tiny before. I mean, for the record, a girl has never called my dick big or tiny. Only adjective they have used is the word smooth. For the record, but it's like if a girl calls your dick small and like, assuming it's all consensual. All right, so if they make fun of your dick for it being little, it's like at that point. Who cares? It's chill having a little dick. You just have to have a personality, right? Jack, how did you
cope with it?
All right, so a girl said that you have a hairy asshole. Okay, what a sensitive little bitch. This dude, dude, how greedy? No. How greedy in a story where he asks you what hurt your feelings the most. Dude, Jacuzzi, you're the hero in that story. You're getting a fucking rim job. You're like, oh, she called me hair. Dude, there's guys that would pay money to have their assholes licked, okay? Show some gratitude for the female gender, you bigot.
My asshole is sensitive and my emotions are as well.
Oh, shit. Okay, so besides your hairy
Did you go? Okay, stop. Like,
what did you do? Did you come?
Stay there.
I didn't say a word, and I only mentioned it to my therapist before now.
Oh shit! Was this like a one-time hookup, or was this like your girlfriend of like 3 years? Just like she finally just admits it. You have a hairy.
No, This was a strange encounter in Oakland.
Oh, okay. Was it post-grad?
She had a septum piercing.
Okay, Berkeley special.
Her nose.
Oh, yeah, she was a
dangling on the balls, basically.
Oh my god. Okay, so besides your hairy asshole, what else have people said about you? And for that just means he's a man, okay? Ladies just can't appreciate a true man. You disgusting asshole.
They say that I have.
Actually, mine's hairier, bro. Look at this beard.
I don't know.
Like that? Okay.
Why are you asking me to roast me, Al? How's this gonna go well?
He's bombing, roasting himself. I'm like, hey, Josh, this is where I would lean on Josh to roast somebody.
You'd go, hey, Josh,
Roast Jacuzzi. Hey, Josh, roast Jacuzzi. Okay.
Think of that.
You got a fucking fucked up, dilapidated show here. What kind of?
It isn't a show. I had two people that I was going to do it with, but then they bailed at the last second. So this is literally.
Yeah, now you're fucking here. Now I'm
literally because I'm a man of my word and I believe in a sense of obligation. Okay, if I say that I'm going to be somewhere, by golly, I'm going to try my best to be there. Jack Scotty doesn't. Jacuzzi, don't you think Jack Scotty, does he look a little bit like Clark Kent on puberty blockers? A little bit.
How long were you cooking that one? That's pretty good.
I had that joke for like 2 years. We're pulling at straws, you fucking asshole. Now you gotta fucking lift the veil for everyone to see. Be like, oh, they're unprepared. I'm gonna make everyone know how unprepared they are. What a fucking shitty fucking guest you are. You fucking piece of shit. You have the nerve to come on.
The fact that you said I wasn't enough Josh for you, you motherfucker.
But you're not. You're just a jacuzzi little bitch.
Al, you fucking. Oh, I don't even know where to start with you. I just want to punch that fucking nose of yours.
I look like if Hitler ran a hookah bar. We all know that. Actually, so Josh has this great joke about me. He says that I look like Hitler if he only wanted to kill himself. It's quite sad.
You don't look like Hitler though. You look
actually,
way too Arab for that.
I don't have the lesbian.
You're one of the pilots on the planes in 9/11.
Wait, I'll pull up a clip or a picture where I look Adolf-y. I have a different hairstyle. I'm switching things up because quarantine. And okay, tell me, bro. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. See, ignore the beard. Just look at the haircut. Kinda, yeah. If I get like passionate, got the little.
Who's Jesse Jones, by the way?
He's the owner of Stab, who we're streaming it on their Twitch. He's a nice guy, but yeah, he's been listening to everything that you said, Jacuzzi, and he's been messaging me on the side, being like, "Wow, your friend's a real fucking idiot."
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm kidding. No, he's not even listening. Real nice guy.
No, Jesse Jones. It's literally, this is sick. It's I think us three in a goddamn room here. So sick.
Yeah.
Well, nice to chat, guys. Let's just keep the charade up.
Yeah. Okay. I want to pull up some clips of what would you rather see? You want to see me getting heckled, or do you want to see some roast clips?
Roast clips.
You want to see some roast clips? Okay. You want to see our boy? See Jack? He's being a nice guy right now, but do you want to see him when he's not a nice guy?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, little jacuzzi. Okay. All right, we're going to pull this up. In the meantime, Jack, why don't you stall for me for a little bit?
How about a word from our sponsor?
Yeah, a word from our sponsors.
Oh, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Promote, bro. What's the product of the day?
What's the product of the day? I got to say, Peacock.
Riff.
We get it for free, and I don't know. Jacuzzi, have you ever been to one of Al's shows?
Yeah, I've been to a few of Al's shows. I've always supported Al and been a big fan. Is that not true, Al? I've always shown you
No,
mad
that's
love.
true, dude. Straight up, he. I think I did the. You saw me when I did the Superb open mics, and then I
I
did
saw you were at Cobb's in the Punchline, man.
Oh yeah, SF Punchline. I did that in like.
And Cobb's, bro. That was big.
Yeah, and then Cobb's in I think shortly after, and yeah, dude, you were there. You're a supporter. Day one, baby. You saw me.
Yeah.
before I was,
All about that. What do you call them? Fucking Schumanites or something?
Schumanite. Oh, that's hell. I need to come up with a good thing for my fans.
Yeah, I'm your fucking groupie, Al.
Yeah, you want to see some of? I like that. Let's fuck. All right, let's see. What I love about Jack's comedy, and now we're gonna embarrass him. It's gonna be so cool. What I like about Jack's comedy is that it's like really well written. He's a very technical writer. Like he has a very good grasp of the language. It's very like concise. Pretty good. So let's pull some shit up.
I thought there's gonna be a but. You're like, we're gonna embarrass him. He's very technical, but
yeah.
Oh,
But it's hard to get too mad at him because he has 10% of let's give him back.
Can you unpin yours first?
Okay, I think we're good. That was fucking annoying. Okay.
I grew up right in the suburbs, so I grew
Dude,
up
why?
playing a lot more.
Fuck.
Just premise over and over and over. Have you ever thought about doing
Because
comedy?
he had to give 10% of my lunch.
Dude, how?
to the church.
Look, no one can see the fucking.
You have to unpin yours.
Give him back.
I can't see that.
What do you do?
Okay, so never mind. Fuck the jokes. We're having technical difficulties where I could hear the sound but not see the video. Point being, Jax, just fucking believe me, bro. He's funny.
Despite this podcast appearance, you have to take his word.
Oh my
For
God.
sure, bro.
All right, wait,
So
no.
let's just, you got like any skits you worked on recently or any so let's think about this, Jack. I bet every comedian also always thinks of like comedy skits. What's a comedy skit you thought of recently?
You know what? I was thinking of a skit about
Where I go on this shitty fucking podcast.
where I go on this podcast and I don't talk that much. No. Let's see.
Al just fucking pisses me off and tells me I'm not enough Josh for him.
Yeah. I was thinking a skit about
You'll never be a Josh, okay?
never
Fuck
reach
you, I'm a
Josh.
Josh, but apparently not enough for you.
You're not a Josh, though. You're
No,
a
you
I'm
can't.
not enough.
you're a little dooku.
Let's
But
see.
anyway, god damn it, I want to hear this. I actually want to hear your skit. I want to hear your most.
Hit us with it. Yeah. Keep interrupting him. You'll hear it.
Yeah. That's one thing they
All right,
could-
so Al, what was that one time in college that? Wait, what did we do that? All right, I'm
What-
sorry. I'll fuck that in mind.
rhetoric
Oh, wait,
is-
no. Oh, okay. Yeah. Go on, Jack.
Okay. The idea that like if someone was on Sesame Street but never got out, they would know everything that the puppets teach. It's like if they go, they're like, I know my ABCs, I know 1, 2, 3. I don't need to be reminded every time I go take out the trash. So kind of that's the idea.
Or I know what it's like to have a hand up my asshole.
Yeah.
Is that like a meta like criticism of? Is that like some meta shit there? Or is there like a deeper meaning in terms of like control and you feeling like you know what you're doing, or is that just like
Yeah, it's like if you get
No.
to Sesame Street, is it a critique of how society is structured based on race and socioeconomic status, and how people for Sesame Street are relegated to a lower socioeconomic place in society, which frankly is quite unfair and bad. Okay, so I think it's a
Whoa,
good sketch. You're onto something, Jack. Great idea.
I don't think Cookie Monster could have put it any better himself.
It's an
Wait,
allegory.
hold on. No, I still don't understand Jack's premise here. I want to know it. Please tell me Jack's premise here. Wait, once again, I think I understood this in the sense that it's basically saying, "Fuck you, Al."
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, so you get to Sesame Street.
That's about as far as it goes, though.
Yeah. All right. So wait. So they only.
No. Sesame Street and him saying he already knows what he understands. Like I'm just trying to understand what's
there. Or like a kid that grew up in Sesame Street. He's stuck there, like he can't get out.
So
like some Groundhog Day. Have you seen that movie?
Yes, I have seen Groundhog Day.
No, I think he's saying that the only way out of Sesame Street is a good education.
and good Christian values as well, right?
Yeah. But, like just the idea that the grown-ups that live there would get tired of being taught.
Oh yeah. They're like, I know my ABCs.
Yeah, like I know
all 26 of them.
I can share.
Oh, the fucking adults! Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I missed that. I didn't hear that. We're in a Zoom connection. I missed a piece of that. Okay, that all makes sense. I'm so glad you rehashed that to me like I'm a fucking 8-year-old that may have still watched the Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Is that what the kids call it? The Sesame Street?
The Sesame Street. The Big Bird.
Maybe.
Big Bird.
The Elmo.
So Jack, what do you want to do when you go to UCSB? What's the major? What's the goal? Now that you've seen our dumbasses that are fucking 4 and 5 years out of college.
It's not rhetoric. Right now, I think
do a STEM major. Get an engineering degree. Be
a little late for that.
Be a man.
Are you his fucking Asian father, bro? What's going on? No.
Build something, boy.
Do STEM and don't disappoint your mother, okay?
Dear God, don't bring disgrace upon the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly would not study rhetoric unless you go to.
What are you studying? Is it ethnic studies?
No, I'm doing film.
Film, so rhetoric.
Yeah, it's pretty much rhetoric. Unless they're like actual like technical classes.
That's just what they call it there.
Yeah.
It's like
critical
film.
So, the plan was to go there, make connections, and then kind of use those to do comedy and write and stuff like that. Now it's kind of I'm doing this. So
now we're in COVID.
Now you're just here with Al, Josh, and Jesse.
Yeah.
Live broadcasting.
Yeah. Okay.
Josh not here.
Yeah, Josh is not here. There's no Joshes here. There's not a Josh present, and it's quite sad. But
I'm gonna have to fucking fight him. I hope you understand that. If I ever see him, it's paid on sight. I hope you know that.
You're significantly bigger than him. So
let him know that it's fate on sight, motherfucker.
How tall is Jacuzzi?
Jacuzzi's like 5. You're like 5'10".
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah,
Are you trying to undercut me? I'm 6'2", you son of a bitch.
I'm like 5'10".
How tall is Mr. Means?
Yeah, 6'2". Okay, Jack, how tall are you?
I'm 6 feet tall.
Damn. Okay. All right. I'm like 5'9", 10 or something, like something not impressive. But it's chill.
Al has always reminded me of that. Have you ever watched, what was that Star Wars with like young Anakin, where they had those like fingers and shit? Dude, you're that like
the space Jew. Your Republic credits are no good here.
Yeah, you're the fucking slaveholder in Star Wars.
Watto.
It's funny because there's someone who sounds just like it, and I have a roast joke that's literally that. Wait.
Well, I got to it independently, Alan. I didn't hear about yours. I'm just kidding. Oh, God.
Look at it. This guy, right?
Watto.
Yeah.
No, they won't.
Dude, why is it that that's universal? It means something that doesn't take like that just means it's widely recognizable. I bet you 10, if there was like a match game where there were like 5 faces, 5 pictures, you would always get matched with that guy.
one of those BuzzFeed surveys. Which fucking Star Wars character are you? It's like the fucking. I want to be the fucking Darth Vader. It's like nope. You're just the fucking.
No good out
space
here. I
dude.
need something more real.
I don't have anything else, but credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
How funny is it that the Force doesn't work on Jews? It's like, no, you need to give me my money. It's like, dude, the Force doesn't fucking work on him.
Is that racial? Holy shit! Is that racial?
Dude, I think Star Wars might be racist, bro.
Dude, let's boycott that shit now.
Yeah, and not just because of the shitty fucking new trilogy.
Bad movies.
Oh my god.
Wait, Al, how much are you? Do you have any percent of the rich Jewish blood in you?
What?
I have 0.4%, and I'm proud of it.
You have what percent?
0.4.
Oh, you're 0.4% Jewish, or are you asking about a specific? I got multiple Jew strains in me, baby.
No, I'm saying I'm proud that I have 0.4% Jewish. I'm curious, how proud are you of your Jewish heritage?
I'm like 60 to 70% Jewish.
50?
I would say between 50, 60, maybe I would 50 to 60% Jewish.
Honestly, though, not even jokes aside, I'm genuinely curious. I did the 23andMe, and I was like, oh, I had no idea. I'm curious, Al, because I'm profiling you. How much Jewish blood do you have? Because
you're just giving
we're not
really
welcoming into the clan. You're either Jewish or you're not, and if you're not, then it's a different story. You're not welcome into the fold. That's how Jewish people work.
Yeah, I'm pretty Jewish, and you're not in the fold, bro.
No. Show me that 23andMe, baby.
Cracker. No. I don't have to show you shit.
I'll show you mine, 0.4%.
Let me see your tax return, or what about your real name? How about that? You're asking it. You want to see? How about I just show you my dick? Huh? You just want to see my dick? Huh? Does that sound good? Huh? Would that make you happy? These fucking vultures.
Yeah, there's nothing to see, exactly. It got picked off by vultures. That's what happened as a fucking kid to you.
Jesus Christ. Jack, what are you? You're Italian? Yeah, what a dark turn. All right, so Jack's Italian. He's Jewish. He's a nice guy. You are... Okay.
Where you going?
Yeah, Jacuzzi. So you lived in the Bay Area for... you went to UC Berkeley. Then you lived in Oakland for like 4 years, and now you're back in SoCal. Are you happy to be back in SoCal? What's different about living in SoCal as opposed to the Bay Area, Berkeley and Oakland?
Well, there's a legitimate beach with like waves, and it's a warmer climate. I mean, for all of the obvious reasons. The Bay is expensive out of its mind, and you can get so much more affordable property in the Orange County area and be close to water. Good economy down here. It's overall, that's the type of shit that's important to me, I guess.
Okay. What's your opinion on the amount of feces on the sidewalks in San Francisco? You a fan? For or against?
Oh. Well, so that's one of the big things that I'm so grateful. The Southern California area, especially the beach communities, coastal, very shit free.
What part of SoCal are you in?
I am
Roundabout.
I'm in southern Orange County in the Newport, Seal Beach, San Clemente area.
So he's the rich whites. Okay. All right, people. You heard him. He's the enemy.
That's not true. I'm wearing there's a black man on my shirt.
Go. He's progressive. What a good guy. But yeah, okay, so okay, so I guess would you, if you had to pick, you would prefer SoCal over the Bay Area?
Without a shadow of a doubt. The Bay Area is expensive. It's like, I mean, if you're living in inland Southern California, it's terrible. It's hot, it's crowded, it's expensive still. The Bay Area is for sure better, but if you're at least near the water, it's a lot better.
Yeah, if you're fucking ridiculously rich, the Bay Area is better. So I lived in SoCal, like LA area till I was like 21. Then lived in Berkeley for undergrad, and then I've been in Sac or Folsom, like pretty much Sacramento, since I graduated. And dude, I prefer here over the Bay Area in LA, like for sure, like not even a question. Here's way better.
In Sac.
Yeah, there's the amount of traffic. Shit's a lot cheaper. It's I don't know. Things just feel a lot more chill. I mean, except like obviously, shit can get kind of chaotic in like downtown Sac or like Midtown area. But like I'm in the burbs, baby. Nice and laid back.
I'm not surprised you're comfortable near the Sag.
Oh, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
It's
Like, oh yeah, you would be doing good in Sac, huh?
You would be comfortable near that Sac. Just
Yeah,
that
just you
chin
smoking
right
your
up on-
cigar, like, oh, Sacramento, that's rich. That's rich.
No. Chin on the balls, baby.
Yeah, no, dude, you got to come up here sometime.
Out to the.
Yeah, come up to
Well,
Sacramento, dude. It's great.
What do they sell tourists on? Tell me what Sacramento has to tell tourists. If you were the Sacramento marketing department,
Dude,
like that's trying to attract tourists,
nothing.
what's
That's
your
why I like Sacramento. That's why. Because it doesn't have shit. There's no fucking
So
value
you still
add.
say no.
Yeah, there's no.
So you gotta make the pitch. I want to hear the pitch. So it's just like, hey, we have nothing. And that's why you love it, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, all right. Hold
sell
on.
it to me.
All right.
Sell me Sac. Sell
All
me
right.
the Sac.
All right.
Sell me the Sac.
I mean, do you want me to actually sell you, or do you want a comedic pitch?
I want something that if I were in like some midtown shithole in like Wisconsin that comes on at like 2 a.m, some weird like low budget broadcast that comes on, and you're like basically like daytime television or like some weird fucking broadcaster that got $1,000 from the city as a budget to make a broadcast. So that is the setting here. $1,000 budget, and your viewers are some shitheads in Wisconsin at 3 a.m.
Try to get them to move to
And
Sacramento.
then you want them there. You got to close them. You have to close them.
Okay. If it's like 3 a.m. infomercial, random fucking white
They're
people
fat.
in
They're
Wisconsin.
fucking fat. Yeah, they're fucking
Okay.
fat.
Okay. Sacramento, easy, affordable crystal meth.
I just don't think they do crystal meth up there. They eat cheese and drink beer. Like that. Just they're not going to be like, eh. They haven't gotten into it. You got to bring them into
The
the
whites
meth.
love, or actually no, it'd probably be more opioids.
You're talking about a different type. I'm talking about a Nevada white. This is a
All
Wisconsin
right,
white.
He's not moving. He's not moving. Okay. What if I told you, Sacramento, farm to fork, fresh? You want cheese? What if you could look? What if you could fucking look with your own 2 eyes at the fucking cow that your cheese comes from right before they kill it?
Wisconsin people
Kosher.
have that. You're selling them what they already have.
What?
Wisconsin people have cheese and the cows and all that
their
shit.
cheese sucks, bro. No, it fucking sucks. Do you
gotta
have
call
any?
that
Do you have any of the
California
Wisconsin
cow, that
cheese right now?
California cow.
Do you have any
No, it's-
Wisconsin cheese right now? You have any Wisconsin cheese on you right now?
Maybe
Do
I
you?
fucking do.
What about you?
Maybe
Jack? You taste Wisconsin cheese? It's not good. It's not good. Sacramento cheese. You got to try Sacramento cheese right now. Move to Sacramento. 3 easy payments, $9.95. If you call in the next 15 minutes, we'll give you a second apartment for free. But wait, there's more. If you call in the next 30 seconds, we're going to give you a 10. No, wait, double it. 20% discount on affordable housing. Sacramento.
It's gotta come in just like, yeah, you're eating that shitty Wisconsin cheese, that shit. Those cows aren't getting any fucking light. Look at this California shit. Look at these fucking cows.
Yeah,
You have it there. That's it. You gotta talk shit on their Wisconsin cheese and say how much better this is. That's the idea.
Or it would just
You
be
gotta be
Sac.
like,
I mean,
just-
if we're going for effectiveness, it would just be like Sacramento, where the real cheese is.
yeah, that's a good
That's money.
slogan.
That's money. All right. See, all right.
For
We
creating
got
a
that?
good, nice, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know what kind of jobs they're gonna get, but they're gonna come here at least.
Yeah, hopefully not.
What kind of job do you get in California if you come from Wisconsin and you watch 3 a.m. infomercials?
I have no. I think you fucking work at Chick-fil-A, dude. I think that's it.
That's probably the most accurate answer.
All right, with that, we finally got a punchline. I think we're gonna fucking wrap up the podcast there. Okay, we're gonna end on a high note. Jacuzzi, I really appreciate you doing this. I called you an hour before. I'm like, yo, we're pretty much doing a podcast, I guess. Let's just talk for an hour, see what happens. You're the man. I definitely appreciate this. Any closing words? What did you think? You have a good time?
Fade on site with Josh. That's all I gotta say.
What do you want people to remember? What's the takeaway? What's the takeaway? Hit us.
Fade on site with Josh.
Fade on site with Jacuzzi.
No, with Josh.
Oh yeah, you're gonna fight. Okay. Oh yeah, you're gonna fight Josh Means. Okay.
It's fade on site with Josh. That's as simple as that. That's where we end with, and that's just the takeaway here. It's fade on site with Josh.
Yeah, I think he's like 5'11". Yeah, you'll fuck him up. But I mean, like, should I be neutral or should I get someone's back? I'll be the referee. How about that? Okay.
We should make it a pay-per-view.
Verbal Insults first live show back. A fight to the death.
He can talk a bunch of shit on me and then hurt my feelings, and then I'll be like an angry Mike Tyson. You'll hurt my feelings, and just go in, I don't know.
And then
we'll see what happens. All I gotta say is, I'm sensitive and
fucking snowflake. He's a snowflake.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just a sensitive snowflake, and being ever belittled as a second Josh is just, it's more than I can handle. So the only way that I can react to that is through violence. And that's my answer. So fade on site with Josh. My insecurities will be solved through violence.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Jacuzzi. It's been a pleasure. I hope you have a good rest of your life, and we'll be in touch soon, okay? Bye, Jacuzzi.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Okay, now it's just you and me, Jack. All right. What did you think of that? You have fun?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun? All right. So that guy... pretty interesting story about shrooms and Bart. We'll talk offline about that. Very interesting story.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah. Yes. So, Jack Scotty, you have been on Verbal Insults a number of times. You've done the stand-up shows. I guess, how can people find you, get in contact with you, and is there anything that we should look forward to?
I would say the best way to get a hold of me or contact me or just follow me is probably on Instagram at @JackScotty, no spaces or anything like that. Would be Jack Scotty, but there's another one who's the head of US Spikeball, so I had to get Jack Scotty. So that's me. Things coming out, probably nothing major for a little bit. Working on some things, but nothing ready to be talked about yet. So,
that sounds like fun. Okay.
Yeah, so follow me on Instagram, find out what those things are. Stay tuned.
There we go. Okay, and I've been Al Schumann. This has been fun. Check me out on Instagram at Alfraud, Verbal Insults and Doing Comedy. And I'm happy to announce that very soon the doingcomedy.com website will be up and running. And I'm going to turn it over to the one and only Jesse Jones at Stab Comedy. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you guys for having us. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with the Verbal Insults, guys. It's that's this stream. Hang out, come back and join us at 9 o'clock for Body Posy Comedy. In the meantime, I'm gonna send whoever's left here. Oh, we lost the last couple. I'm going to send you over to check out Dad's Garage 25th Anniversary Marathon. Hang out with Dad's Garage and then come back to us at 9 o'clock for the Body Posy Comedy Show. All right. Run on over there if we've got anybody left.
Technologic. 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 it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tweet it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename